Hey guys, thank you for joining me. So, this is a little bit tough. We're going to review my website and we're just going to do an analysis of it to see does it stand true for where we are right now? And yeah, just to see if it stands true for where we are right now, where we can improve on some things. As you guys know, I am on a circuit training of basically about 12 different aspects of my life. This is I guess number five is business research one, which is entrepreneurship A, which is basically my first business that I'm trying to get going and running effectively. Um, as you guys know, I'm very transparent and I really could use your help and support. So if you guys have any input or anything to add, let me know. Um, I'm a public person. So anyhow, the website is theartofgoodincorporated.com. And what I'm going to do now, it's been a while since I visited it. Um, but I'm going to revisit again to make sure that it's true for where I stand right now. If I see anything that I feel like can be worked on a little bit better, or if you guys, I appreciate your input. So if you guys see anything that you feel could be worked on better, or that recommendations you have, please provide it. And I'll kind of state out loud how I feel about it. There are things that do need to be fixed. Looking at first glance, I'm okay with this. If you guys let me know if you guys feel okay with this, I feel okay with the first glance of it. um I feel okay with it. I feel like the logo can be, I'm just not going to be real nitpicky about it right now, because and you guys can be, because eventually I will take your things in consideration. I'm not going to be real picky with some of the little things that I'm saying right off right now. And the reason why is because I want to get it where I need to connect with people. So that's where I'm trying to get. But the things that I do notice is that for the logo in the middle, I think the ALG is a little bit too high. It should be brought down a little bit. The rest of it seems kind of okay with me. Um, a philanthropic society, okay. And then all of the things that are showing in the right hand portion. I don't think you guys can see my mouse. Let me put my mouse up because you guys are gonna be part of my board of directors for my life in general and this too, right? So I do need your support. I do need your comments. I do need your honest opinions. There has been a person here that have given honest opinions about uh, how they felt about certain things, that they saw in me. And, and it doesn't have to, you don't have to say it in a way that's necessarily kind. Just whatever you feel and how you say it, as long as you communicate and you express it, I do appreciate it. Um, I'm just trying to take in a moment to get my mouse on. This is another thing I'm learning about what I verbalize. Um, Bear with me just a few moments, you guys. You know I don't have anything to hide, so I'm all good on that. Okay, so I think my cursor is on here now. It should be. Do I see my cursor? I see. Okay, great. So just doing an analysis of my webpage. Again, you guys can give me feedback. You know, you can be anonymous. It doesn't matter. What I do notice here, like I said, is right here, and I don't think I have the music playing. There is music on here or something, but we're not gonna focus on it. I only have an hour. But what I noticed straight off is that the ALG is a little bit too high. But like I said, I'm not gonna be nitpicky on that right now. Um, and I'm okay with the philanthropic society because that's what I endeavored to get to be, right? And the tagline is providing a voice for the muted members of our communities. And here is just a list of those communities that we serve, those that have been victims of corporate bullying. And this is the thing that, I'm working on because is the actual serving part. You know, that's the part. Corporate bullying, self-esteem building, victims of the criminal justice system, support groups, tutoring and enrichment. These are all the things that I'm hoping to provide eventually. You know, um, I know that this ticker, we're gonna have to change that until we actually get everything going. So I need to change the ticker. I do. Um, and let me take a look and read through it all. Wednesday is tutoring and enrichment and home economics. Thursdays, oh, it's taking a long time to scroll through. Thursday, physical health. Yeah, that's way too slow. So I have y'all saw the spreadsheet pop up a minute ago. That's where I'm supposed to be using to edit my website. So I think this is the first course of action for me. So let me go ahead and make another audit sheet. I haven't audited this, wow, in a couple years. Um, so I'm gonna do a whole nother since April 16th of 2021, and it's April 18th of 2023. And we'll say it's Monday. No, it's Tuesday. Tuesday. Is it? It is Tuesday, April 18th of 2023. Okay, so what we're auditing here, we're going to look at every little part. Okay, so first, the login button. Okay, that works out fine. I'm okay with that. Everything works, I know for sure. Let me go back home. All right. But in order to get the full effect, I need to, okay, okay, that's the music. I'm okay with this. I really actually love this little mini thing that I put up here. But again, let me read through it to see if I feel the same way. If I don't feel the same way, and what I'll do is I'll find one thing that's wrong, and then once I find the one thing that's wrong, then once I find the one thing that's wrong, then I'll make it because I only have an hour set aside for this. What time is it now? I only have an hour set aside for this, so then the next section is I'll fix that one thing, and then I'll go back to the web page, and then I'll look for the next thing that I need to fix or can be fixed, and then I'll also fix that one thing. So I'll kind of do it that way, so that then because I'm only giving an hour a day, so that then I can feel comfortable about the time that I spend. So I'm okay with this little. I love the video at first. I loved the music. The music I got free. Um, but let me read back over and see if I feel the same way. Okay. And the basic premise of this little short here was just to be the change. So let me, because I don't think I feel the same way that I felt before. Right. So I'm going to take a look at it and see if I actually feel the same way. And then maybe that's part of the networking. Tonight there is a church service somewhere that I know of, and I'll see if I can get people's feedback on it. And you know how the world works. I may not actually get feedback. I might get people that be like, "Oh, she thinks she can do this," or they won't say anything to me. They'll talk about me or either just do their own thing. So, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping. So I might just stop in to do that. I don't know. I don't know how to go about it, but anyhow. So let's see if the video recycle back. It should recycle back around. Or do I have to play it again? I think I have to play it again. Okay. If you want to see a change worldwide and humanity in your local community, I do. This part I still believe in. You do not need a professional. Become the change. Start small, I think is what it said, that you want to see. I believe this, okay. And delight others, and delight others. So that's true. And then I end with share your story. I can't see it. I'm so blind. Share your story, register to be a volunteer, or sign up for a class and visit our online thrift shop. Okay. So we'll visit all those. And then there's an opportunity to contribute. Does that contribute? But it doesn't click on it. It's actually a site. But you can think you can click on the donations to donate. Yeah, you can click on the donations to donate. So that does work. Let's get off of that. I'm scared to visit the adjacent sites because I haven't done anything in a while. So I'm scared. And like I said, the things that you're scared of most should be the things you address. When I get a chance, I am going to go take a look at those. But let's just look. I know that this needs some work. I haven't posted anything in a while. So let's look over here. All of these things, everything needs work. So let me just go ahead and write down what needs work on my little analysis list. And I had it pop up shortly before. Haven't looked at it in a while. So I'm good with, I know that for the social media links, I definitely need to work on those. Those are scary. I need to work on it, right? And then they're not really scary, it's just nothing there. You know, what's the point if there's nothing there, right? And then for the actual action activities, which are here, I need to go ahead and just pick one and get started on it and start posting what I'm working on towards that so you guys can actually see that. So the action activities, pick one and work on it and stay with it until I get something that I can post, right? And then for the social media links, I'm going to find, I need to do something. We're going to find one video and we have to post it across all the different ones, right? And then, oh, I have another donate button. Okay, I think this is a different donate button. Okay. What's the difference between those two? Because this one gave me like a full page spread. But okay, fine. All right, so I have two different donate buttons. The chat, that should work. Yep, the chat does work. Chat's still good. Why does it say copy though? Okay, that's a problem. I didn't notice that there before. Why does it say copy? Oh my God. Okay, I don't know why that says copy. I think probably because I had two chat boxes that I made, and I just probably just need to delete one. All right, and then as far as the ticker, now the ticker is something that I need to work on. So, and I have a mouse pad that's supposed to list all the days. So we have Sunday for nutrition awareness, Monday for mental and emotional health, and my one comment was that the ticker is moving too slow. So, do you think that ticker is moving too slow? I think I probably slowed it down intentionally because it was going so fast at once. I don't think it hurts. I think with the music on, it kind of, it makes you okay with sitting there that long. And I'm going to tell you something about business senses and failing. If y'all don't know, what was it? I think Commando Chef or something like that that I watched. And they were taking this business that failed. And I blogged on this before. They were taking this business that failed, and the girl was just in tears. And then the guy, he had some very sharp feedback when he came in. Nobody greeted him, so forth and so on. And so I have to look at my website as kind of that. If there was a commando chef that came in to look at my website and be like, well, I came to your website and or I dialed the number. Do I have my phone number on here? I don't think I do. I have it now listed just where you can kind of send in a contact sheet. So if I were to have a commando chef to come look at my website, how would they feel about it? Well, there's a chat option, so if they wanted to chat, they could, but obviously they didn't. Um, I think I just need to get out in the community is my problem. I need to get out. So I missed Saturday. Let me see. And then I do have, and I think what I want to do, and see, everything costs money. I want to order one of my mouse pads that I made, because, you know, I do. And I think what I want to do as well with that mouse pad, I have the calendars on it, but I think that, every so often the years repeat and you'll have a calendar that goes for any of these certain years. Like you could use a year from 2000X for 2000X. And so I'm just trying to wait for the scroll back through to Saturday again. So I think, so let me put that down for the calendar, for the mousepad calendar. Because I want to order everything that I've put on my store. I want to order one, or at least ones that make sense. I'm not going to order everything, but the ones that make sense. The mouse pad does make sense, but for it to make sense for me, I have to be able to reuse the years. So I am satisfied that I at least have some things that I can work on here. So Fridays, and if you guys are technically savvy, I mean, I really, like I said, the reason I'm posting on here is because I really could use some help and support. You know what I'm saying? Financial awareness. Um, and if you guys are technically savvy, I'd appreciate that. If you guys just have feedback on things that you see, I appreciate that. It doesn't matter who you are, you have an opinion and it helps. And see, this is dated, and see, that's a problem. August 2022, that's a problem. So, yeah, those things need to be fixed. August 2022. See, I need to keep it current, and that's the thing. I'm so mad at myself. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and fix that. And then the mousepad calendar, I said I want calendar to show repeat, show years that it's repeated in, to show years that it's repeated in. Okay, that's a start. It's a lot more as I dig deeper into the website that's going to be needing to be fixed. But out of all those, let's prioritize and see which one we should work on first. I think because that ticker is right there on the first page, and maybe I should share this list too. Should I share this list? I should, but it's just, um, I think because the ticker is right there on the first page, and like I said, as I dig deeper in there, it'll be more stuff that I'll find that I need to work on. So thirsty. How much time do I have left? I have about 15 minutes. Okay. So I'm about to share with you the list of things that I found just on the first page that I need to fix. Um, I need to do another one. This will be my analysis, website analysis. And our goal is tonight there is a meeting somewhere. Why is there a magnifier? There's a meeting somewhere at 7 p.m. And so my goal is to be able to attend that meeting, and somehow I need to be able to interact and connect. I don't know if it's going to work. It hasn't worked in the past. People have not been into me, but I need to at least make an attempt to try. And then the thing is a church type thing, because that's the only place that I think I could just show up and be welcome and they don't know who the hell I am. But the thing that is kind of trying for me in regards to that is that, I don't know how much I believe in church anymore, and when I go, and I'm very honest about it, I'm just there to try to network. But how good is your networking going to be if you don't stay the whole service? How good is your networking going to be? And another thing too, like when even in work, like employment, church, whatever, it's like I'm listening intently and then I'm providing my feedback and asking questions. And that's where I guess I have to weigh the options, because just like that video that I posted about, focusing, when you do one thing, you're making an absolute decision not to do the other thing. So if I'm going there and I'm going there as a consumer, so I have to change my mindset of when I go into these places. And am I going there as a consumer, or am I going there as a producer? Right? If I'm going there as a consumer, it matters to me what they're saying. It matters to me what they're, and that's the issue that I have. I care too much. It matters to me what they're saying. All of that matters. But if I'm going in there as a producer or a creator or someone that has goods, I'm not going to be worried about all that. My goal there is to produce results. So what is the result that I want to produce when I get there? The result that I want to produce when I get there are people that's interested in my business. So I have to change the mindset. So I noticed that when other people are about their quote unquote business, when they go places, they don't say anything. They sit there and they look good. And then after they finish sitting there and look good, they hand out their stuff. you know, um, Now I'm not polished. That's the issue. If I go, I'm probably going just like this, right? So that's the one issue, credibility. If they look at me and they see me like this, am I credible? They don't love me or care about me. So, they can't be like, oh, that's Maria. People that even grew up with me, nobody loves me or cares about me. So they're not going to be like, oh, that's Maria, you know, let's take a look at what she's doing. I have to somehow make them interested in me, you know, and the appearance it is a big thing. The appearance is a big thing, um, if I don't have the appearance, and not that I can't, because I'm visually attracted to a certain extent, but it's just the way that it's put together. It's put together like someone that needs to be served. But so if I don't have the appearance, I need to make up for it in charisma. You know, I need to make up for it in being outgoing. So bam, this is who I am in your face. Versus okay, this is what I need. So I have to, because chances are I'm going like this. If I'm going, I'm probably going like this, because I mean I have tons of clothes in that back room. I don't trust. I don't trust going through that because there's spiders, whatever. Um, and I'll get to it eventually. I'm not gonna just let it rot back there, but it's just I don't know. I mean, I have to make some way. I think somehow this appearance and being me who I am, there is a way to make it endearing. There is to me an endearing quality about it that, hey, this is a fresh faced, regular person that, you know, that has a dream, that has an idea, that has a desire. She's qualified to, do these things in regards to this dream and idea and desire. One, because of personal experiences. She's experienced these things firsthand and personally. Two, because her education and work experience, that's where she's been. These are things that she can speak to. Um, so that's going to be my dilemma. I do want to be there at 7 o'clock tonight. I do want to connect with people, but my mindset has to change that I'm not there as a consumer. I'm not there to, even though I have to change that in this old age, I have to change it. I'm not there as a consumer. I'm not there to listen to the sermon or so forth, or to analyze the sermon. And I have to think about work the same way. Employment, I go there and I like to listen and pick up on things and give feedback. But no, you're not there as you're there to produce, and I have to look at that in every facet of my life and everywhere I go. I'm not there as a consumer. I'm here as a producer. I'm here to produce results, period. And that's how it needs to be with everything, with employment, with business, personally interactions. I need to be here to produce results. So when I go, if I go, I need to have something to show. When I go, I need to be there to produce results. My goal is to produce results. What is the result that I want to produce when I get there tonight? If I go, You know, I want to produce the result of sitting there poised and elegant while the service goes on, right? If I have any commentary, anything to say, keep it to myself. I can share it afterwards via YouTube or somewhere else, right? My goal is to have something nicely packaged and put together to distribute to them, something that they will be sure to keep. So it would be something with the website. So I need to get the website together. So let's hurry up and prioritize this. So I know that I need to work on the social media links. The social media links do work, but there's nothing. There is nothing up to date and current and worth looking at on those links. And I need to change that. But that's not a priority right now. Action activities, I need to pick one and work on it. Uh, that is an action activity. I'm going to put that under the social media links. The chat button, I need to get the copy thing removed. That's something that should be simple to do. So I'm going to put that at the top because that shouldn't take too long to do it. As far as my ticker, this is my ticker list. Now, the ticker list is important because it's outdated. It's showing August 2022. And then I also need to revamp, these daily things that I'm showing in here. I need to revamp that, right? Um, so I definitely need to revamp the ticker site and the action item in regards to revamping the ticker site is, am I still wanting to do this in this way? This does address all of the things that I talk about: mental, physical, spiritual, social, financial. It addresses all of those things. But I need to change it to show that right now the classes are not ongoing. I need to change it to show that pre-registering. So it'll be like a pre-registering for classes. And I don't want to overwhelm myself, but what initially I intended was for um, just to have like online things until I have enough. And enough, I don't know what will be considered enough for me. Is one enough? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And then I have to, in order to get people to register, I have to somehow make it viable. And that's where the social media links come in, because with the social media links, that's when I will start posting those things that are related to that, right? Uh, and then that are related to that's the easy portion, but the action activities, that's the hard portion because that's getting out into the streets. And I have to have other people involved in it. There's no way. I have to, right? And then the mouse pad calendar, I'll take a look at that real quick. So I think this is pretty much, what time is it? Yeah, I got 4 minutes. This is pretty much it. I'm going to take a quick look at my mouse pad calendar real quick, and see what I want to do with that. Turn that off. So at least I know what the next step is in regards. Did I turn that off? I need to turn this off too. Yeah, so at least I know what the next step is when I have my next hour, because I only have an hour to work on each, but at least we got some planning on that done. But now I want to look at the mouse pad and redo that real quick. But should I be doing that? Just a cursory, I can look at it. It's okay for me to look at it real quick. And for some reason, okay, good. It was giving me weird issues with trying to log in before. I don't know what happened. And I'll share with you what the mouse pad looks like now. If I remember correctly, like I said, I haven't looked at any of this stuff in quite a while. Whoops, not that one. Oh gosh, only got 4 minutes. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I don't have a lot, but some people have stopped by and given me hearts. I'm so appreciative because I need all the love I can get. And supposedly I have one person following on the story. Let me see. I don't know who this person is. I don't know if they're a troll, but it's okay. I'm all right with it. So let me take a look at my calendar. Once I find my mouse pad, I'll pull it up so you guys can see it. And again, the reason I'm sharing everything is because this is a nonprofit, but it's support. I need your support. And I need your guidance. I don't have Georgia doesn't require a board of directors, so I don't have a board of directors. But getting your feedback. Oh, oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out, are they saying my mouse pad is top rated? I'm like, how? Okay, yeah. So here's the mouse pad. Let me see if I can share it. But what I want to avoid with the mouse pad, can I get it back up? I might be able to, might not.